Hi everyone, welcome back to Metroid Prime. Now, I just checked up to see if I could actually skip to get the plasma beam. Apparently, starting from the North American player choice version, you can no longer do that because Retro Studios decided that they just lock the door until you get the grapple beam, which you're supposed to have to get the plasma beam. So much for skipping anything this version. Oh well. It would have been fun, but I don't particularly mind doing things in order. Also, I'm gonna go to this elevator first. Talon Overworld South granted. I think this is the wrong choice, quote unquote. Which is why I want to go here first. If it's the right choice, well, okay, I guess. Is it the wrong choice? Is it the right choice? I'm not sure. Yes, it's the wrong choice. I'm so happy. Also, you can freeze these silly things, and then when something is frozen like that, you can pretty much instantly destroy it by just casually firing a missile. Why can't I not hit that thing? Jeez. So where we're at right now, besides the fact that there's a spider ball track right over there, is we're in the complete different location from where we start in Talon Overworld. See how far we are? There's this huge area that separates us from where our ship is, the landing site. But that doesn't mean we can't get anything over here because you know, since we're not supposed to be here, there's a couple of power-ups that are just straight up impossible for us to get because power bombs and stuff. Also because we're locked in place, but we're gonna see that later. Yeah, you can just cut a bit of the time to go through this puzzle by doing that. And you go over here and you think, oh, no, ice beam door, you go through here. But then you're blocked by this thing. Bendenzium! Oh gosh! What a waste of time. However, there's still a bit more we can do, I think. I'm not sure if the platform is around here, but... I guess I'm remembering it wrong. I remember the platform being somewhere around here. I guess not. Oh, but there is a door over there. So the platform must be around here. An invisible platform is what I'm talking about right now, by the way. Normally we need the X-ray to see it, but we don't have that right now. Whoops. Oh yeah, actually we can see the water droplets on the platform, even though we're not supposed to see them. But it makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Is there another platform? I don't think so. Because we can clearly make this jump. Oh, no, we just get the missile expansion. No strings attached. Not for this, anyway. But in case any of you are wondering why Retro Studios did all these things to prevent us from doing sequence breaking, it was apparently a request from one of the directors or producers. Tanabe or something like that. I think his last name is Tanabe. He's the one who asked Retro Studios to squash sequence breaking. But you know what? I'm gonna blame Sakamoto, as I usually do. After all, he's the one who decided that it was a good idea to do games such as Fusion and Other M. But then again, he also made Zero Mission, which I appreciate a lot. He is a confusing man, that's for sure. Oh, also I played Samus Returns. That's also a good game. Although, don't expect much in the way of sequence breaking in that game. Like, Metroid 2 was always kind of a Metroid game that railroads you into getting stuff. But, like, thing is that in the original Metroid 2, a lot of the items were optional. Like, no one really asked you to get the spring ball, I believe. While in Samus Returns, you're pretty much set to get all of the power-ups, no matter what you do. Which is a little disappointing, but I don't particularly mind myself. Anyway, we're supposed to go in this elevator over here. Have I mentioned that I'm actually rendering a video right now at the same time as I'm recording? If there are some dropped frames or my audio sounds a little staticky or something like that, it might be because of that. But I have a pretty powerful computer. I'm confident it can handle all of those things at the same time. So, you know. Yeah, okay, so zoomers, that's the right way. That other plant thing, that's the wrong way. I like how you can see stuff from right here. Seems there's a spaceship over there. Also a power up. Yes. And finally we're here. And you might think, oh, there's a spaceship over here. Let's check it out right now. Don't do that. If you don't, you'll regret it, I promise. Also, I do so love freezing parts in midair. It's very, very fun. Not really an optimal thing, though. Not to mention they float in midair somehow. They should really fall to their dooms. Hi, I'm over here. Oh, you just died from that? Yeah, they're actually all weak. These parts. Irregular life signs detected. Massive internal injuries due to concussive trauma. So these are parts that somehow survived the crash landing of the spaceship. I wonder which spaceship this is. Well, guess what? That's the spaceship that we that was emitting a distress signal at the beginning of the game and that we explored. This is where it is. It crash landed quite close to where we decided to go. Also, I thought I still had the power beam, but apparently not. Those are parts right all the way over there, by the way. These guys are set to run as soon as they see you. I managed to defeat one despite that, but they're set up to run the moment they see you. Because the first time the developers, the first time they expected you to go through here is through the landing site right over here. See, we're not far. Especially compared to this thing over here. But of course, if you're going into the ice door, which is where you would enter the spaceship, you're in for a bumpy ride, and without the gravity suit, you're in for a nasty surprise at a certain point. Oh, I was hoping I would get that missile expansion right away, but we can get it later. I'm pretty sure it's possible to just jump all the way over there and get that missile expansion. Anyway, this is what those parts we're looking at. This crate appears to be the same type of container found on a space-powered research frigate. The material seeping out from the ruptured metal is highly toxic. Analysis indicates that this may be the Phazon compound the space pirates were using in their biological experiments. Well, if you touch it, it will hurt you. Not a lot initially, but the longer you're exposed to Phazon, the faster your health drains. Now, we can't tell how fast my health is draining because I decided to turn off the visor, but it's pretty damn fast. However, if you're only going to be exposed to Phazon every second or so, the damage is almost negligible. Like, you don't have to worry about it at all. Anyway, we're back at the landing site. We could have gone over there all along, and all we needed was missiles if we wanted to make a little bit of extra progress. Also, a shortcut to down here, right here. In case anyone was wondering about that. You probably want to go to the elevator to Fendranagift from here. Fendranagift South. Because that leads you to where the, like near the Space Lab Aether. So yeah, this is the room where we'll get the plasma beam. Even if we manage to get to the top of it, and we can, it wouldn't matter because Retro Studios put a lock on the door that leads to the plasma beam. But of course, if you're playing a version that before the North American's player version, so I think even the first European version would actually work, you actually can get the plasma beam at this point, because the lock does not exist. Okay, so a single shot freezes the paratroopers. I thought that had to be a charge shot. Okay, whatever. Not that surprising, but you know. Alright, we're here. Now we can go up this place and get my energy tank. Actually, no, I can't get the energy tank, because it's through this, and a blast of heat should be able to clear it out of the way. Well, none of my weapons can emit heat right now. Although, if you... Yeah, the blasts from the ice beam are pitch black. That's so cool. Any more of these silly creatures? Okay. Yeah, as some of you may have noticed, the effects are a little disappointing on the power cannon or arm cannon. Like when you charge the ice beam in the original Prime game, the whole thing would freeze over. But they couldn't translate these effects into the trilogy re-release, unfortunately. So it's something that some people miss, but I understand why they would have trouble translating those things over. I can't be sure, but there might be some power-ups around here that I can get. Also, if you want to go back to the space labs, you go through here. I keep calling them space labs because it's all about space pirates, you know? But it's actually just a research lab. Research Lab Aether. And its twin, Hydra. Anyway, we need to go over here. There's also another door right under that we could have gone through, but I'm pretty sure it's the top one that we want to take. First, anyway. Are these new creatures? Nope. Bye. Is this the place? Yes, it is. Okay, so behold, a new Metroid. Hunter Metroid. Adolescent Metroid. Energy Siphon. Adolescent? Really? That makes no sense. Come on. Energy Siphon Tentacle increases its threat level. As the Metroids develop, they become more efficient predators. An energy draining tentacle allows them to attack at a distance. Quick to anger, a Hunter Metroid will charge troublesome prey and attempt to ram them into submission. Cold-based attacks is still quite effective against these creatures. Okay, we have the Ice Beam now, so we'll be able to see the effect of it on a Metroid for the first time. But this evolution makes no sense. Y'all saw my Let's Play of Metroid 2. They're not supposed to evolve into these. The explanation is that exposure to Phazon made them grow up to this, but that's just silly. What really happened is that Retro Studios was tasked to create different Metroid designs, and this was one of their awful creations. But you know, Metroid's always kind of develop into something silly. Even their canon evolutions don't make much sense. So whatever, we'll accept this Hunter Metroid. At least for our current Let's Play of Metroid Prime. Anyway, the glider, it's docile, it moves around, and it's a grapple point. A movable grapple point. Guess where it's supposed to send us to? We ignore it for now. We can, however, hit this thing over here. If we aim properly. Okay, I guess we're not aiming properly right now. Okay, game, am I not aiming at the right spot? Do I have to be here? Okay, no, apparently I hit it that time. Still, that was strange. There's also another one right over here. There we go. And there's one more all the way up there, but we can't see it from where we are. It's to get the power up down there, in case you're wondering. That's why I'm ignoring it. All Metroids destined for Phazon ranges in the mines must pass inspection. Temperature affiliated behavioral index for Metroids is available at all research terminals. Access code LIF-22. So I guess these scans are for foreshadowing the upcoming Phazon mines. Oh, whoops, did I just spoil the next area? Yes, I did. It's actually kind of surprising that there's one more area to explore. I think Phazon mines is partially inspired by the Meridia, I want to say. Because Meridia is an area that you explore very late in Super Metroid. Well, you're supposed to explore it very late in Super Metroid. But, Phazon Mines is a completely different area that you don't see in Metroid Prime until you're almost decked out with all of the power-ups. And I always kind of enjoy it because of that. Hi. Come on, use your silly things. If they try to use missiles on you, they stay in place. It makes them an easy target for the ice beam. And therefore, quick destruction! We can go all the way to the top, but I'm pretty sure we need power bombs to be able to do anything. I'll check anyway, but, you know, don't be surprised if I can't do much. Yeah, we need the grapple beam. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like somewhere we can jump to that would make things quicker, but nope. Gotta go all the way down there. Also, this awful, awful creature, the Jezlap. Sorry, the Gel Zap. Aquatic predator made of electrically bound skeletal halves. The Gel Zap's brain is located in the upper half of its body, while the heart and digestive tract occupy the lower half. Linked only by electrical impulses, the two halves somehow function effectively enough to launch the Gel Zap to the top of the Talon 4's aquatic food chain. So basically a shark. That's what it's trying to say. No choice but to go underwater. How? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use the wave beam. Oh? Really? Oh, you're supposed to let it suck you in and hit it before it munches you. Okay. That was strange, though. I'm pretty sure you could always damage it no matter how far you were from it. Oh, hey, look. More of these things. There's only a couple left. For this area, anyway. Also, you get to destroy these creatures down there. Yes! So satisfying. Ow! Stupid thing. Gotta go all the way back here. Can I get rid of them? I can. Just have to get a bit lucky. Like, I don't think you can harm them when they're invisible, unfortunately. That's two. Is there a third one? Maybe I already got rid of it. Who knows and who cares? No. Oh, I hit it. Okay, cool. Thought I'd... kind of surprised, actually. I was sure I was off the mark. Also, there's a door up there. Remember it. It's time for us to move slowly underwater, because we're stuck in here. Yep, this is the gravity chamber. I don't know why it's called a gravity chamber. There's water, but it's not related to gravity. Also, these tentacles. Aqua Reaper. Basically, yeah, it's like the Reaper, except in water. That's the difference. Anyway, all we need right now is to get the gravity suit, which is on the other side of this room. Somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but it's somewhere. Ah, I think it's over there. Yes, it is. It can be hard to see the first time you're here, but yeah, you're just supposed to casually walk over and pick it up. Seriously, no bosses to fight or anything like that, even after you pick it up. I know it's the exact same animation as before, but it's still cool. Come on. There we go. We got the ultimate suit. It's a little more purple than how it is in the 2D games, except Samus Returns, which give it its own design. Besides the fact that we can now walk in water unhinged, well, liquid environments rather, we also get additional defense, and we can see much better in the water environments, or liquid environments in general. So that's cool. Very, very cool. Fitting for the ultimate suit. Not sure if it's possible to get out of the water without a gravity suit like this, but you probably just want to pick up the gravity suit anyway. Unless you're deliberately trying to skip stuff, there's literally no reason to not pick up the suit. Man, it says there's a grapple point right there, but there's clearly ice in the way. I wonder how we'll be able to get rid of it. Not with missiles, that's for sure. Hi. Just die, please. It was the only one here. Some fine parts. I think if we ignore them, they'll leave us alone. Except no, of course not. We can go up here. Not much point to it. I don't think so anyway. If there's a power up here, I don't remember it at all. And it actually takes a charge shot to get rid of these gel zaps in a single hit. And now we're back here. Yay! Now we can go back to Talon Overworld and actually be able to go through that the fallen frigate. Space pirate frigate. Y'all remember it? I was talking about it at the beginning of this video. Speaking of which, this has been only half an hour. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to cover the Space Pirate Frigate yet. I might want to actually get some power-ups instead, but I don't have all of them yet either. You know what? I think we're going to cover the entire Space Pirate Frigate. It's going to be an extra long episode, as usual. Or no, you know what? It's been half an hour. I'll get back to Talon Overworld. I'll finish this episode, and then we'll cover... The next episode will be dedicated to that, and maybe a little more. Or who knows? It's not up to me, honestly. Also, I'm going the wrong direction. Like... If you look carefully, you can see that I'm currently going back towards here. But we already got all we could get so far from that place. And we're not coming back until we have pretty much all of the power-ups. So we gotta climb up this place now. Or you could go back through the the labs. That could be fun. The labs are over here, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm not going through the labs. I want an elevator right now. Okay, so I said we're gonna keep the next area for its own little separate video, but I probably cut out a lot of footage from like all of the progress that I've done in this video, because I had to go all the way to Phantrona Drifts and back out and stuff. So we're gonna at least start the next area in this video, just because I feel like it. Hi. Yeah, the pirates have collected that crate that we saw before. That's what they wanted to do all along. Anyway, now we're going through here. We can just get this missile by jumping. From here, apparently. It's seriously how you get it. I'm being honest and serious. Well, I'm just gonna go through here, I guess. I don't know why they did it this way, this area. You can go through all of this using just a power suit, and you then reach the spaceship and you won't be able to enter it because you need the ice beam. But even if you've got the ice beam but not the gravity suit, you can get through quite a bit of the spaceship before you're stopped. And that's annoying. It's why there's an energy tank waiting for you at that certain point. So, does the area look familiar? Does it sound beautiful? I sure hope so, because I think it sounds beautiful. Also, there's quite a few new things to scan in this area. Be on the lookout. Enemies that ought to be the exact same as they are on the land are apparently different when they're underwater, even though their model looks the exact same as before. It's still a basic turret. Don't know how it survived. Also, I don't know how it doesn't get automatically destroyed after being frozen like that. Also, we can't open this door because we need the wave beam and to power up a conduit. Oh, new creature. I think this is the only place where you see these creatures. But they always come back, so you don't... If you didn't scan them, you can always go back to this exact spot and you'll get another chance. And a talon crab, a crustacean native of Talon 4. Hard-shelled swarm life form. Once harvested for food, exposure to phazon has seen this practice diminish. Creatures are timid and harmless alone, but can be a problem when traveling in swarms, which they always do. Like, seriously. I think the only difference this creature has compared to the other things that drop from the ceiling and explode when you touch them is that those don't explode when you touch them. Anyway, that looks like a flying pirate, but it's different. It's a Naqua pirate. Wow, so different. Ice beam, please. Dead. There's no other one? Oh yeah, he's over here. I like how slow their missiles are. It's kind of cute. Anyway, there's something we gotta power up right over there. And to do that, we're gonna need to power some conduits. Can I power that one from here? Yes, I can. See, that one's been powered up. Another one down here. Another one all the way down there, where I can't reach it where I am. And there's one up there, I think. Maybe? No, it's over there. But yeah, you can go here without the gravity suit. And you can tell because of all these platforms that you have to use to go back up to actually get out of this place if you went here without the gravity suit. It's so annoying. Anyway. Yeah, it's this one. Get me in here. Like, right here, y'all see what I'm doing? Platforms are set up in a way where even without a gravity suit, you can still climb them. But once you reach a certain spot, no more progress can be made. This goes forever? I think this is just a save point, you know. Okay, let's just check the save point first. Yay! So yeah, right here. This is as far as you can go, and they dare to give you a save point just before finding out about it. Your apology is an energy tank. This energy tank exists solely to apologize to players who go all the way over here without the gravity suit, because they gotta make the trek back to all the way to Fendrano Jeffs to get it. That's quite a far away. That's quite far away. Don't be fooled. There are some power conduits to activate in this location. You know what though? I like that the game fools you into thinking that you won't need to activate power conduits in this area though. Because, you know, imagine that you went through here and you had to go trek back to get the gravity suit, and then you're finally back and you're finally like, oh my god, thankfully I can now jump through here and get to the end. But then you find out at the end of this place that there are some power conduits that you have to activate. Even more backtracking. Did I miss any of the conduits? Okay, apparently not. Also a space-fired corpse right here. Yeah, these things. That's what indicates where you need to activate a conduit. Anyway, there's one missing. Where the hell is it? Oh, guess I'm gonna have to go back down anyway. All the way over here, really? Can't believe I missed that one. Gosh. So, as I explained, you get the gravity suit after God knows how much searching. You go all the way back over here and you're like, oh, I can finally make some progress. Then the game trolls you by saying, nope, you still need to find all the power conduits. And I got tricked in this playthrough. Woe is me. But I don't mind. Like, it's a good thing this game's so fun for most people. Pretty sure quite a few would not tolerate that kind of stuff if this was a lesser game. Anyway, get the scan visor ready. Not for this, but for a new enemy in the water. Right over there. The Aqua Drone. I'm pretty sure this is an enemy that stops appearing after a while. Did I destroy it? Yeah, sometimes when you destroy a drone, they explode in a funny way. Not this one. Not this one. Pretty sure one of these is destructible. I think it's underwater. Still, I feel like trying all of them, just in case. And that's the one that I didn't fully destroy. Yeah, see, this is their funny death sequence. It's funny, don't you lie. This one. Cordite. So yeah, y'all remember this location? I've gone through here before. And yet for some reason the red scan that was in one of those places up there, I can no longer scan it. This thing's clearly dead. You know, in case it wasn't obvious enough. Hell, we can even see inside of it. Kinda creepy. Yeah, I think the red scan was right here. Kinda goofy. This one, I think, maybe. Oh! No power. Power conduits. Gotta find them. And we're almost out of here, but I'm not getting fooled this time. More power conduits. Also more parts. 3 of them, in fact. Die. Stop dodging my shots. Come on. There. Yeah, it just drowns. It then explodes. That's kind of funny. Like that. Power conduit number 2. And the 3rd one's over there. Don't have time to deal with you 2 or 4, 5, 6. Dare say too many of them. That's the aqua sac. Yep, pretty sure it's always going to be there, but it's easy to miss. Very, very easy to miss. Also, there's a couple more in this shaft. Just, I guess it does look different compared to the one on land. This one's blue instead of orange. But really. Anyway, we're almost done with the ship. Pretty sure a simple frame ball sends me all the way up here. This is still strange. You have to do a pseudo-infinite bomb jump to get the reward here. Because normally you're not allowed to do multiple bomb jumps in the air like that. But, you know, technically we're not in the air right now. Is that seriously it? I guess so. I might accidentally miss a power-up at some point. It has been a long time since I've played Metroid Prime 1. And I do expect to miss a power-up somewhere when I do my Metroid Prime 2 playthrough. Metroid Prime 3 is going to be nicer. It basically outright tells you where all of the power-ups are at a certain point. But Metroid Prime 2, I'm especially worried about that game. I'm almost positive I'm gonna miss out on some of the power-ups while trying to get it 100%. And goodness gracious, it would be so annoying if I missed out on a single one. Ironically enough, if you look at Metroid Prime 2's gallery, one of the maps shows where all of the power-ups are, but the resolution is so tiny that you can't tell what it's supposed to show. So you might as well go on game packs. Anyway, I unlocked this passage, so now we are connected to the Chozo ruins forever, and it's a neat shortcut. Now it's time to go into a new area. And then we're gonna save and end this video, because it's gonna be going on for way too long. As usual, of course. Intense radiation detected. It's talking about this stuff. Phase on. Don't drop down there. It's gonna hurt a lot if you stick in there for more than like, let's say 2 seconds. Like I want to say after 2 seconds, you lose 1 energy tank per additional second while staying in phase on. Perhaps even more. I don't know if it accelerates indefinitely, but it does accelerate a lot. Everyone say hello to the Phazon Mines. Aesthetically not the most interesting area, but definitely a treat. Especially because we had gone through all of the elemental areas so far. So now we actually get something new. Something different. So we can disable those things by doing this. No, that disables the force fields. Whoops. These are different turrets. The mega turret. They hurt a lot more. Particularly in hard mode. The super missile is strongly recommended. So basically this is a force field, we want to disable it. I kind of wish I could keep this for the next video, but I might as well. I've already started it and it would be confusing if I kept the auto switch for the next video. Some people might actually think, oh wow, you only have to deactivate this one, but for some reason it didn't work on my end when I did it. You must have cheated. And you know, yada yada yada. Unfortunately, I'm about to get caught. Because of course, space pirates. Hi. Die. Is there one behind me? Where'd you come from? Jeez. Very basic parts. Really, like, seriously. Crane controls are functional but require power. Oh. So the crane controls, they're talking about this. It's got a grapple point right now, but we can quickly get an extra expansion by first activating this power conduit. And scanning this. Yay! So basically we just go over here. And there's some more parts around, apparently. And we get the missile. Cool. I'm putting the crane back into place, but I'm pretty sure this is unnecessary. By the time I get back to this area, it'll be back at the default, which is this. Die. That last one. Anyway. How do I disable the force field again? Ah, there's the other thing. Yep, so now we can have access to the phazon mines, but you don't want to go there right now. You want to go up here, because that's a save point. And you can make this jump in earlier versions. Probably this version too. But whatever. Save station access granted. Thank you very much. Okay, that's it for this video. Hope you've all enjoyed this and all have a nice day. Next time we're tackling the phazon mines. And it's quite a gauntlet. Seriously. Go to the save station first before trying the phazon mines. Particularly if it's your first time playing this game. And particularly if it's your first time playing hard mode. Okay? Anyway, see y'all next time. Bye-bye.